Hey guys, didn't see you there. Brandon, also known as Chez here in my friend Matt and Taylor's kitchen. And what we're doing today is we're doing a little prep for some Thai curry mussels. So what I'm actually doing right now is I'm zesting an orange. And what that does is when you zest it, you get right up against the skin and take that essential layer off. And what that does is it lets all the natural oils out to when you cook to just enhance the flavor. So I'm gonna finish this, have a glass of wine, talk to them, see what they want, and we'll be back right in a minute. Hey guys, so we're back. We just finished over on the other side of the kitchen zesting the orange for that natural oil later when we start to cook the mussels. So if you come on over here, we're going to talk about these beautiful big Prince Edward Islands that I picked up this morning from the local fishmonger. And a couple things you want to look for when you're cruising in here. One, if they're open. If they're open, they're just plain old no good. No reason. It's losing the flavor, and especially some bacteria can get in there, so tossing that. Number two is you got the Johnny Damon beard going on. It's not the playoffs, it's time to go. These, no biggie. Cut them off, cruise them under some water, and we'll be ready to go. Usually just take some scissors and I can do it, and they would come out nice and clean just like this, and put them in the pan and we're ready to fire on. So I'm gonna go ahead, clean these off, get these cooking, finish a little more prep, and we'll be right back in a few minutes. The thing about lemongrass is it's really good, really helpful, commonly used in some sore throat teas or some good soups, and essentially in this case Thai curries. When you have it, you can't eat it. So what you got to do is put it down, you wash it thoroughly, and when it's ready to go, slice off one end. It's going to be a little tricky here because this stuff grows right in the swamps. This side here, and then what you want to do is just slice it right down the middle. When you slice it down the middle, you're getting right to the core of this bark. And what it's going to do is it's going to get you right inside and get all these natural juices and oils going to make the sauce flavorful and awesome. So remember, including you, Alton Brown, when you do this, you gotta pull it out because you can't eat it. Hey guys, so what we're doing now is we're just prepping some ginger. And what the ginger is gonna do is it's gonna give that essential crunch and real Thai element other than the coconut milk that's gonna really lift this to the next part. So what you wanna do when you're cutting ginger, it's real simple. You wanna get into this core right here. Imagine if you were at a sushi restaurant eating some pickled ginger and you got this little rind in your mouth, wouldn't be a good fit. So you're gonna come back down real simple. Cut and turn, cut and turn, cut and turn, clear the edges, and we're ready to go. Then you can just go ahead and slice this. You wanna make sure you keep getting that cut and turn so you keep all your fingers and you can serenade your date with a nice piano song post-dinner. So I'm gonna finish chopping this, we'll get everything cooking, and we'll hit you back in a second when we finally put these mussels in the flavor pool. Alright, so what we got going on here is we're sweating the onions down, we're releasing all that natural flavor of the lemongrass, remember to take that out. And what we're going to do now is we're going to add in a couple crucial items here. We're going ginger, we're going shallot, we're going garlic, and we're going zest. And the reason I put the garlic in now is because this is going to be going for a long time. Pan's already hot, you don't want to burn, you want that garlic flavor to just continue out through. So once we got that going on, we're still going to sweat these down for a couple minutes. Little more butter because everything tastes good with a little more butter, right? So we'll throw a little butter in, no wrapper, no one wants to eat that. And at this point, we're going to add a little bit of our pre-cut herbs that we did earlier. We didn't show you guys everything. We've got to keep it a little secretive here. A little rosemary, a little cilantro. Quick tip, mussels love cilantro, especially Thai curry. So we're going to get these going here. We're going to start sweating these down. And right about when these Spanish onions become a little translucent, as you can see kind of white here, we're going to hit it with the goods, and that's wine. Quick tip with wine when you're cooking with it, don't cook with a wine that you wouldn't want to drink. What we're going to do is we're going to pour probably about a cup of wine in here. Good white wine. And we're going to let this deglaze by half. And like I said, the real reason you know it's good is because it goes down nice and easy. Okay, so we're going on here and we're starting to move around the goods. As you can see, the wine has deglazed by 1/2 to 3/4. And when I'm pulling back here, you can see it's all flavor left on the bottom, no real wine dripping around. It means we're ready for the real Thai curry flavors. So what we got coming on in first is coconut milk. Very important to add in. This calls for about a full can. So we'll go for a can of coconut milk. We're gonna go with about a tablespoon of red curry paste. Depending how hot you like this will burn a hole in your stomach, so be careful, fans. A little more, we'll go like that. You can always add more, but you can't take away, so start with a little bit. And the real secret to the madness here is gonna be the fish sauce. Now this is very, very salty. Again, more is less. So we'll go with 2 tablespoons, and then to balance that out, we're just gonna add a little bit of pepper, because this already has enough salt in it, so we'll add a little pepper. And what we're gonna do again here is we're gonna let this deglaze come down, and this is finally gonna incorporate and melt real nice into the base of your broth. So we're gonna let this go, and we'll come back in a few minutes after this has come down and be ready for the mussels. So we're gonna need something to eat with that. Not our hands, not our spoons. I mean, hey, if you want to do that, that's totally cool by me, but we won't tell anyone. So what we got going on here is we got some fresh baguette from today, a little butter in the pan, and what we're really looking for is a nice char on this. Now you can put garlic in here, you can put rosemary, anything to flavor it up that you like. We just want a little simple butter because there's so much flavor in that Thai curry. So what we're gonna do here with this is we're gonna take it, we're gonna put it on the side of the mussels, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna dip this in and soak up that sauce like a big old edible sponge. So let me finish this, we'll put everything together with plating, and we'll be right back to taste it. So our entire kitchen smells like Thai curry, which means we're done. We're open up here. We see all the mussels have opened. They got rid of that opaque-ish white, and they've kind of turned a little more brown, which is good from the sauce, and we know we're done. So we're ready to plate. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take a nice big pot of mussels here. Make sure we're getting plenty of that sauce in. If I can not be so clumsy while I'm doing this. So get that, make sure we got plenty of that sauce. What I like to serve this with is that, remember that baguette? Dip in, a couple garnishes, a couple lemons, and a little touch of olive oil at the done. And we're gonna get ready to serve this to our lucky fans, Miss Taylor. All right, so my lucky friend Taylor's here, and she's gonna try our finished dish, our Thai curry coconut mussels, with a little extra sprigs of rosemary on the top. Enjoy. Happy customer, good and good. Thanks everyone for coming today. Hope you enjoyed the NYC Executive Chef. Coming to a small kitchen near you. See you next time.